Hello divas and dollies, here I am with another dolly video, and as you can see here, I've got the LOL Surprise O.M.G Music Festival Rosalia dolly. This is one of the first LOL O.M.G doll that I have with the new reboot face. And I was absolutely floored when I saw her in stores. Especially because this face is just so muggy and I don't know, she just looks like she went and she got herself some facelift surgery and Juvederm up in the lips, and now she's really living her best life, you know what I mean? But here we have this gorgeous packaging right over here. It's got a whole bunch of vinyl records layered on top of this purplish background. And here we got the little fonts right over here, as well as the picture of Miss Rosalia herself, slash vinyl rather, that she comes with her doll. There's also a poster inside, it says. And here we just have that front art, looking questionably like AI, but whatever, I guess. Or not whatever, but I'm not even going to speak about that right now, and their use of generative AI, but whatever. As you can see, we have another picture of the artist right over here on the front. I don't think I've really listened to her music all that much, but I really wanted to get her because she's really, really pretty. And I love that they're going ahead and showcasing a Latina artist, so I just had to go ahead and get this. So we move on to the side. Her box just says Rosalia with this really nice kind of musical background with vinyl records and stripes. And as you move on to the back, at first you just have the little collect them all sign, and they did release Miss Jenny, the K-pop star. I saw both of them in stores next to each other, and I was honestly just incredibly floored at how stunning both of them looked, but I really could only choose between one of the two because I found a Monster High Skeleta doll that I have been waiting on for literally ever to find in stores, and you know, that was already in my cart. But yeah, this doll is incredibly pretty too, and I cannot wait to add her to my collection at some point. But then we have all of the rest of the logos right over here. And it just says, her story started in Spain. She's now a global sensation. It's Rosalia, our newest O.M.G girl. And then we just have her little autograph signature, I guess, right over here. And another picture of her. And more of the I guess, CGI whatever artwork this is. And then at the top of the box, it's not really anything special, but you have more of the LOL O.M.G Music Festival logos. And then it just says something about winning VIP prizes, but I'm not really here for that at all. But yeah. In the next part, this diva is just going to be out of her box. Got this stunning Rosalia doll out of her box. And as you can see here, she is literally the cuntiest thing ever. She's got on this fake leather, black vinyl, two-piece set. That seems to be a little bralette top. And these little fake leather pants and whatnot that are in the skinny kind of skin tight range or whatever. And then she's just got on these little strappy heels, and layered underneath that she's got on this very nice pink flowy kind of long flare sleeve cardigan or duster, if you would call it that. And she's got very, very nice brown hair with black streaks in it, and it seems like a very light brown coppery shade, which is very, very pretty. And this is an LOL O.M.G doll, after all, so they've got that high-grade, nylon hair and whatnot. But starting off with that, or moving on from that, rather, we've just got her very arched kind of, eyebrows that are, very full of, expression and attitude, as well as just her incredibly expressive face in general. Let's just take a moment to admire how incredible this face-up is. She's got these little 3D lashes, and this very kind of peachy pink, kind of multicolored shimmery eyeshadow. Looks very airbrushed, honestly. And then she's got on this mascara and winged liner and whatnot, and brown eyeshadow on her lower lash line, and orange blush on her cheeks. And she's got these very gorgeous kind of light brown eyes with stars in them and twinkles in them. It's very, very cutesy. She's also got these incredibly pumped up lips, you know what I mean, she just got out of the doctor's office because she just got the shit done, you know what I mean, with the face mold. I love this new LOL O.M.G face mold. I know that the Hello Kitty dolls debuted it, but I still need to get those anyways. Having just a little bit of trouble trying to like stand her, but overall I think she's like incredibly perfect. And like her little cardigan thing has these like little ribbons on them that are pink that you can tie up into little bows. And overall the garment is just incredibly flowy and like I really love the like vibe of it, honestly. And like this face in general is like, you know, like I said, like one of the most nicest face ups ever. And like it's incredibly cool that they decided to go ahead and showcase like, you know, an artist like this. And this face up is incredibly perfect, and I really have no notes for it at the moment. I don't see any rooting errors in her hair at the moment, but I'm gonna have to let y'all know how that goes after I've like done searching for it. But the only other things that she came with were this like stay tuned for more updates LOL O.M.G like QR code thingy with like a code on the back. And then she came with this like useless piece of cardboard with like a picture of Rosalia's album on it with like a vinyl coming out. I don't know why I was fooled into thinking that this flat piece of cardboard like contained like a plastic vinyl in it, but like here we are. Very plain, very Jane. But I guess it's a nice little piece of clip art to like, I guess, display right next to the doll when I like decide to buy extra stands and whatnot, so that's cute. And then she came with this really nice poster with this like very pink starry background, looking like she's on the dance floor at the club. And it just says Rosalia right there, with like another picture of the artist and like a picture of this kind of like art style or whatever the hell. I don't even know what to call it, but like it looks very like questionable in my opinion. Questionably AI, but who knows? I'm like not the designer, so y'all can let me know in the comments if this was like designed by an actual artist. But that's the poster that represents this diva over here. And overall I really love the way that they presented her and just the way that they like dressed this doll and like have this doll presenting in general. Especially with like the 3D lashes. They like molded on like extra lashes on her face like within the head sculpt, and I just think that that is like really, really perfect. And I forgot to mention that her lips are this kind of like peachy pink color that looks a little multi-toned, but I could just be seeing things, I guess. But yeah, here we have Miss Diva doll over here. I know she's kind of slanted a bit, but it's just because I don't want her to like fall over and faceplant. But yeah, let me know if you guys like that. I really do love this design, and I can't wait to see more LOL O.M.G dolls with these new faces, because I was honestly kind of falling out of like love for the LOL O.M.G brand, and like I really didn't like mess with the faces a whole lot anyways. And like I still have like a whole bunch of the dolls. I don't like want to get rid of them or anything because they're so precious to me, but like this new face up and this like new reboot era is like gonna be really, really fun to like see what designs they can come up with this new face and whatnot. But yeah, here we got that diva over here. Hope y'all enjoyed that little dolly video. I'm really happy that I was able to get this new LOL O.M.G doll, and I'm just happy that this like new reboot kind of like re-sparked my interest in this like doll brand in general. But like, yeah, I will see you divas and dollies in the next one. Stay safe, y'all. Bye.